Hello students, I am Dr. Anindita Rai Choudhury. Today I will show how to run applet program in Java. Here I will run applet program from command prompt. That means without using any Java editor, without using any web browser. The latest versions of some of the Java editors are not supporting Java applet anymore, but the old version of BlueJ or other Java editor actually support applet program. So today we will show that how to run Java applet program from command prompt. So before I will jump into the demonstration part, I will recap the theoretical part so that you can relate how it's possible. So you already know that applet is a Java program that can be embedded into a web page. It runs either using a web browser or applet viewer. It is embedded in an HTML page using applet tag, and it's actually make the website more dynamic and entertaining. These points already have described in my another video. An applet does not have a main method. This is very important point to remember about applet. And unlike Java programs, applet do not begin execution at main. Instead, an applet begins execution when the name of its class is passed to an applet viewer. Okay, so we will see that in demonstration part. Now this is a simple applet program. Here you see that we have imported two packages here. The first one, java.applet, which imports the applet class from applet package. The second one is awt. So it imports this graphics class from awt package, which is required in Java Applet programming. And here we declare it as public because it will be accessed by code that is outside the program. And the main function or method here is the paint method. Okay, paint method is defined by the awt and must be overridden by the applet. So these are the theoretical thing you should know, which is very much related to our demonstration part. Now this is the HTML program from which we will invoke the applet. You can see here applet tag is there. This one is the applet tag, and applet tag we are here to actually passing the class file. Here in previous slide the name of the program is hello world applet, where only we are actually printing a string which is introduction to Java applet programming. Now after compiling this program, the dot class file will be generated. That means hello world applet dot class, and that class file we have to pass through this HTML file or through this applet tag. Okay, so an applet we invoke by embedding directives in an HTML file. Now what is the syntax or command to execute this? So first one is we have to use a Java C, then the name of the file of Java, hello world applet.java. Then it will create the dot class file, and that dot class file we will pass through this HTML file. Okay, through this applet tag. You can see here applet tag. Okay, this is the opening applet tag. Applet code equals to something width and height of the dialog box, and then this is the closing applet tag, and then we will invoke applet viewer to actually run this embedded code of this HTML file. Okay, so this is the thing how we can actually run a simple applet program. Now let's jump into the demonstration part. Now I will run the applet program which I have just explained. The simple applet program where we are just printing a string which is Introduction to Java Applet Programming. So the name of the file here is Hello World Applet, and first we will compile it. We will get the dot class file, then we will pass that dot class file through the HTML file, then we will invoke that HTML file using applet viewer. Okay, so we have saved this particular program under the folder. The name of the folder is Applet Program, which is under another folder, which is Java Program. We can see directly the content of that folder, and see here there is no class file, only Java file and the HTML files are there. Now once we compile the file, that means the Java applet program, it will create the dot class file. Then we will pass that dot class file through the HTML file. So let's compile. The name of the Java applet program, simple applet program, is Hello World Applet. So Java C Hello uh, World Applet dot Java. Okay. So once we finish compilation, you find that one class file is created automatically. Okay. So now we will pass that class file through HTML file, which is Hello World. The name of the HTML file is Hello World. So let's see what is the content of the Hello World HTML file. Okay. So this is the Hello World HTML file. You can see here we are passing that dot class file through this HTML file. Now once we invoke that HTML file through the applet viewer, then the name of the HTML file .html. See here the output is, this is the applet where we are showing a simple string Introduction to Java Applet Programming. This is a very simple procedure to run applet program from command prompt, without using any web browser, without using any Java editor. Okay, so let's run another program where we will try to draw some figures. So name of the program is graphics demo, where we are drawing a line, where we are drawing rectangle, we are drawing oval, we are coloring it. Okay, some of the shapes we have colored using pink, some of the shapes we have colored using red. Okay, so the red colored string welcome message will be in red color, the line rectangle, and we fill the rectangle using this particular red color, and also the oval shape we have filled that shape using the pink color. So let's run that program and see how we are getting the output. Okay, so let's compile first. The same procedure. Here the name of the program is graphics demo dot java. Okay, once compilation done, dot class file is created, then applet viewer, the name of the HTML file, we can check the what is the name of the HTML file here. Here the name of the HTML file here is graphics applet. Okay, so we have to use here graphics applet. See here what I have mentioned, the color, some of the shapes are of color red and some of the shapes of color pink. Okay, using these features of drawing different shapes, an interesting assignment can be done, which particularly the children's love very much, is drawing a human face. Now to draw a human face we need different types of figures, and we will see that through this program actually you can draw any type of actually shapes, whether a human face or any other type of like a house, okay, a flag. It's possible to draw using this applet programming. So let's start how to draw a human face. So this is the program of drawing human face, the applet program. The name of the program is human face .java. So first compile that particular program. Human face .java. Okay, once compiled we can actually invoke the HTML file. Name of the HTML file itself is human face here. Okay, so now see what an interesting assignment is there as output. Okay, so you can draw a human face using applet programming. Now, the last one which I will show as an example is how to insert an image into a web page. If you want to insert a particular image to a web page, what to do? Okay, so let's start. Here, the name of the program, I think it is there, display image dot java. So here you see that an image file I have here taken, and the function name is get image, and as a parameter get document base comma the name of the image file you have to actually pass. Okay, so the name of the file itself is there in the same folder where we have kept the java applet program. That's why I have not given the whole path. Otherwise you have to, if you keep the image file into another folder, you have to provide the whole path. See here, this particular image on in img is there in the same folder where I have kept the Java Applet program. So I am just given the name of the file. It is sufficient. Okay. So now I will compile that file, and you will see that the how we can actually pass that dot class file here. So Java C, the name of the program is display image dot java, and check that what is the name of the image file. The name of the image file is image applet, img applet. So applet viewer img applet. Let's check the spelling. No, here a is in small letter, so img applet dot html. See here, an image which I have inserted is displayed through this applet program. Okay, so it's very easy to insert image. It's very easy to draw a face, draw a flag. Okay, so I think now it is quite clear that how to run applet program from command prompt, that means without using any editor, Java editor, without using any web browser. I hope it is now clear to you. Thank you everyone.